shop Zada. We buy it so you don't have to.
Hi guys, welcome back. Sorry for the delay. I had my daughter's mom was in town, and then I had some stuff to do after that, and then get lazy. But I'm back, hopefully. So we're gonna do a citric acid video. Now you see this chain. This chain is really, really bad, really rusty. Look at this thing. You can't even move it. Now I saw a guy do a video. He said he left the chain on the roof of his house for 2 years, and I don't know if that's true or not, but it was pretty bad. It was pretty stiff, and I've used vinegar and baking soda before, and it does an okay job. You usually have to wait for like 2 days or something. This is supposed to speed up the process, and it's citric acid, which is actually food grade citric acid, which is kind of scary. That it's going to eat this rust away. Now I know. Should you really be doing this on a chain when chains are pretty cheap? Probably not, but hey, I have a lot of bikes here, and if I'm buying chains all the time, well, that's kind of that will add up after a while. And he did this chain, and I swear, man, it looked brand new. When you do it with vinegar and water, it looks okay, but it doesn't look brand new. So the recipe. Now you need this bucket here. This bucket here, we have a 1 liter of warm water. I think that's the key. I don't know if that's the key. Now I got 100 grams. I will also put the recipe on the screen. 100 grams of citric acid, food grade citric acid. Put that in there. There we go. I like to get every little drop. So 100 grams of citric acid. Let me stir this around a little bit now. The guy said to use a container that you have some room. So you see I got, I don't know, a couple inches here. I'm just going to stir this in, make sure it's mixed up. Because then when you put in the next is the baking soda, which I also used vinegar with the baking soda. Now what's going to happen, it's going to bubble up. So you want to make sure that you have enough clearance where it doesn't bubble over. So we got 100 grams of citric acid and 40 grams of baking soda. Now watch, it's going to bubble. That's pretty cool right there. I think that's where the magic happens. Oops. I think that's where the magic happens. Look at that. Whoo! Now, I forgot if you wait, but I'm just going to throw this in now. So I'm going to throw that in now. And now the secret sauce, or what they say the secret sauce is dishwashing liquid. So I don't know how much. I'm just going to put a little bit in there. That should be enough there. Now supposedly what the dishwashing liquid does is it gets into the joints of the links and loosens them up. That was one thing when I used the vinegar, was that it would make it look, it did clean it up. It took like 2 days, but it was still a little stiff. Now when this guy took his out, it was flopping around like a new chain. I was like, wow, that's pretty impressive there. So let me stir this baby a little bit. You could already see, now, so basically what the citric acid is going to do is it's going to cut down from days to hours. Even though I'll probably let this just sit overnight, just to give it. Smells pretty good though. I'm just going to let it sit overnight. We'll probably check on it later this afternoon, maybe in about 4 or 5 hours, just to see what it looks like. Maybe turn it, maybe flip it over. I don't know. But that's it, guys. We're going to see how this citric acid does to this chain. So that's it for now. We'll see you in a few hours or tomorrow. Thanks, guys. See you later. All right, guys. Rob Shop's out of back. I don't know if you can see, but that looks pretty damn dirty. Let's see if we get a close-up on it. I don't know if you can see. It's pretty black. Pretty black in there. I'm nervous, man. I'm gonna tell you, be honest, I'm nervous because I want it to be nice. I want it to be nice. And if it's not nice, then it's gonna be disappointing. Because like I said, when I watched that guy's video, when he pulled that thing out, either he did a switcheroo and put a brand new chain in there. I don't know, man. But let's see, because it's been, a day, more than a day, because I was busy doing some stuff. So I don't know, man. I got this thing here. I'm gonna fish this thing out. Okay. Initially, well, that thing's black, but it was also black when the guy did it. Now, what we got to do is we got to take it over to the hose. Get that, no, get this thing here. Get the wire brush. All right, let's go. We're going to go over here. That hose, I got bubbles though on it. We're going to bring it over here to the hose. Because basically you have to wash it off now. So let's see. Let's see what happens when we wash it off. And he scrubbed it because his was black too. So even my fingers was black. Ooh. Definitely. Wow. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Can you see that black coming off? Wow, this gets on your fingers though. You probably don't want to touch it, but so yeah, look at this thing. So what I'm gonna do is, because the water's splashing over here, I'm gonna clean this thing up and we'll come back. Alright guys, so this is it. It is, I don't know, it seems pretty flexible. I mean, I'm kind of drying it off here, but what do you think? Think that's, you saw it before, right? You saw it before. I was just like one clump of chain. Yeah, it's still got some stuck areas, like this, but it actually, I get them even on on a regular chain. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some chain oil on this now, but it comes looser, easier than, okay, maybe I spoke too soon, but it seems to come easier for most of them. Even like I said, even on an old chain, these things are pretty good. I mean, you got some sticky areas, but the sticky areas seem to loosen up. See, that thing was stuck, but now it's okay. This one here is a little stuck, so let me just put a little. See, but See, this is good because before you would have the sticky area. See, like this one here. Oh yeah, look at that. But now, you know, you just work it back and forth a few times. This one's stuck. Yeah, see? If you have a sticky area and you work it back and forth a few times, it pretty much comes out. I mean, there's probably there's probably a couple spots on here. Look at that. See that? Look at that. That's pretty damn good. I mean, yeah, this one's stuck here. Yeah, this one's stuck here. But yeah, see, there you go. Once you get it, and this one's stuck too, but once you get it, then I'm gonna put some chain oil on it anyway. So this one's just, I got a couple of these, but I think most of them, I think for the most part, it's pretty good. Look, I'm almost at the end of it, and I've only got a couple areas, maybe 2-3 areas that are, I'm gonna probably have to get a wrench or something to do that. Yeah, look at that. See, that's pretty good. Yeah, this one here is hard. See, but once you do it, like I've got some chains that are stuck, and putting chain oil on them and moving them back and forth, they still are stuck. So anyway, that's it, guys. What do you think? Think it's worth it? Citric acid, baking soda, and dish soap. So that's our video on. I think it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good for me. I'm gonna put it on the bike here that I took it off of, and except I think something's missing. I think I missed a link somewhere. Anyway, that's it, guys. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see. You want me to buy something? I'll get it. Try it out. Remember, we buy it so you don't have to. All right, guys. Have a good one. See you in the next one. Rob Shabzada out.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Like and subscribe. Shop, 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 Zada. Shop, 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 Zada. Shop, 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 Zada. Shop, shop.